All right, Nevinka, we're going to watch your breaststroke here underwater. As you watch the breaststroke, do make sure that you take some time to check out the notes that are in the email as well. Different things that Lynette is seeing that she wants you to keep working on, or things that we're seeing that you're doing really well and we want you to keep doing. Okay? So it's always a good opportunity. Just if you don't have time to always watch the videos, just different times that you have that you can see in a verbal cue as well. Let's kind of start this over again and let's kind of go step by step. All right. So as we start to see the recovery here, this recovery phase, you can see that your hands are a little low in the water. We like how you're pushing forward with that, but we want to make sure those hands are a little bit higher in the water. Okay, you want your hands right at the water level and not quite so deep. Okay. As you push forward, you can see that your eyes are starting to drop down, which is exactly where we want to be. We want to make sure that head position stays down at all times. It really helps with a good body line. You can see that you start that pull just a little bit before those feet come together. Make sure you keep those feet together before you start the next pull. It's all about finishing your stroke. Okay, and breaststroke is a timing stroke. So if you're not breathing early and then you're not finishing your stroke, if your timing is off, your breaststroke's going to be a little bit off. Now, with that being said, right here, this body line is absolutely perfect. This head position is absolutely perfect. Both those are things we want to see you doing and continuing to get better at. All right. The other thing we really like is as you start your pull here, you can see that your thumbs are down and your pinkies are up, which is how you want to start that press. Okay. So excellent job. As we start to press those hands around, you can see that you're lifting your chin up to breathe. Ideally, you want your head to come up with your body. So with your shoulders, keep the head still and just let it come up with your body as you come up naturally. Don't force your head up by lifting your chin or dropping your chin. Let it just come up naturally, okay? You really don't ever want your goggles looking completely forward like this underwater. We do like that you have high elbows on your left side. On your right side, it's almost a little bit too high. You can kind of see how your elbow is up above your shoulder. You want to keep your elbows really underneath your shoulder level. Don't let it come up quite so high. But your pull itself, you're pushing that water back. Excellent. Perfect job there. As our hands start to come in here, you can see they start to push forward and those heads start to fall down, which is really, really good. I'd like to see those hands come in a little bit closer. Okay, but still very good. Your knees are a little bit wide, but you can see those feet are pointed out exactly how they need to be, which is excellent. Just make sure you finish that kick with your knees in, or start that kick with your knees in and your feet outside of your hips. As you're finishing that kick here, good job of turning those feet in. Just finish those kicks. You can see right here your feet are almost together and you're already halfway through this next pull. So work on finishing. The other thing we want to look at real quick, you see one leg is here, one leg is here. Keep those heels together, keep those feet together. Don't let them kind of separate. Again, this is kind of a good line. You can see how low your hands are. So make sure your hands are a little bit higher. Feet here are coming right up towards your hips, which is great. Just keep those knees in. Bring your feet towards your booty, right? And then let those feet go outside and keep your knees in a little bit better. That'll create more of a whip kick, and that's what we want to see. Eyes here are looking straight forward, so you're really focused too much on that wall. You want to make sure your eyes are down and stretching forward all the way through. When you're looking forward, you're actually creating a little more drag in your stroke that you don't want, okay? So get that head down a little bit better. As we go into the turn here, great job of finishing that stroke. You can see that your feet are side by side. What we'd like to see is almost crisscrossed. So they're kind of stacked one on top of the other, just a little bit better. But good job of dropping that shoulder here as we start to do that turn. All right, so you can see that your head's looking this direction right now, right? So you're looking here when really your head should have been watching that hand come off that wall and slide behind your ear. And as you can tell, this hand is definitely not sliding behind that ear. The one way Lynette talks a lot about doing the turns are elbow your brother, call your mother. So you want to bring that one arm here, This arm comes into your side, and then your top arm slides right behind that ear. So we got to work on that just a little bit more. As we come off that wall here, we don't have any streamline. In fact, you've already started your pull, and you're maybe a foot off the wall. So when you push off the wall first, you want to wait for about 3 seconds. 3-second glide before you start that pull. Okay. After you do the 3-second glide, then you're going to do a dolphin kick. Okay. Then a pull, 2-second glide. Then you're going to do a breaststroke kick, 2-second glide or 1-second glide, and then you're going to start swimming. All right. So you got to work on that just a little bit better. Here we see a good pull, slight dolphin kick, but we didn't really drop those hands, and your head's already looking forward. And then you can see your hands are kind of pointing down. Make sure you slide your hands up your belly button all the way forward so you have a little bit more of a sneaky hands. Okay? Good job of finishing your kick, but your eyes are definitely way too high at the very beginning. Make sure you keep your head down a little bit better, and you're perfect. Okay? As we start into that stroke, again, nice job as far as body line and depth in the water. Just get your head down a little bit better. Okay, Nevinka? Thank you.